Welcome back to Malta Archery. Today, as promised, the video about, I don't want to say cheap, but at least inexpensive or affordable wood arrows from China. Are they any good? Company Elsa, she works for the company Miyosa, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I write it in the description. She works for one of these Chinese companies and she asked me if I want to test her arrows. I said, okay, send them to me. They sell them via Amazon and I only pay the shipping. And this is what you get. First of all, this box was in a box 4 times as big, so packed very well. Even this box packed very well. Then what you get inside is a set of 12 arrows. Again, nicely packed here with these spacers. As you can see that the fletching is not too much ruined. A few of them look a little crappy because this is a little too close for this design, so the tips sometimes are a little beaten up there. Then let's see what we get in the box. As said, you get them with the spacers. Box is nice. The spacers are a little too close on the tip of the arrows, but on the tip of the feathers, on the side of the feathers. So some of them are a little beaten up, but you can fix this. So here's a middle spacer and at the end. So information wise, you don't get a lot from the company. They tell you wood arrows, spined 55 pounds, metal tip 4-inch fletching and whipping. So I don't have my spine tester anymore. As you know, I was so happy with this spine tester from Preca that I directly sold it. Because somebody wanted to have it, and here, take it. No battery, not going to work for me. So what do we get? They are 32 inches long. It's not spruce, no, it's not cedar, I guess it's poplar, or I don't know what the wood is. I asked them if they can tell me what kind of wood they are using, but I didn't get a reply yet. They look quite fancy. You have 3 same colored feathers. They are 4 inches, and then this is historical, I don't know what you call this shape. So now let's see. First, the straightness out of the box, and here I can show you now. This is a 3D printed piece with 4 spacers, and this is an old carbon shaft. It's made by Dave, a good friend from Malta Archery. Comes every year to shoot with us, and here's the 3D printer. So we test the straightness. Look at the tip. Not totally straight, but you get this with almost all wood arrows. Next one better, so this one is okay. Let's see how many are not. A little, but it would be still okay for me. It's not overly expensive, so you see, out of 12 I have 5 which I could directly shoot, and these ones need to be straightened. How do you straighten them? Usually you check then where is the dent. So now the dent is now down, and then you go here and you simply gently bend them against this dent. Then you check them again if they are straight. But of course we have Dave, and last time when Dave was here he brought me this one 3D printed, and this is one of these, I forgot now the name, what your pulley. What you only need then is you put your arrow on a flat surface, and then you simply start ironing your see if it did something. Yes, a bit indeed. You should apply a little oil. So I don't bother now making them all straight. They are like they are. So let's check the weight. How accurate is the weight of these arrows? This arrow is 542, 508, 596. Oh, from 600 to 500. 512. No, 27. 556. 564. 570, 566, that's fine. So they're all roughly in the mid 500s with a few escaping ones. This is 504. This one is 574, that's fine. 490. Seriously? Let me check. Yeah, 490. Way too lightweight. 590. So what you get out of the box are okay straight arrows. Quality wise, the tips, they look very durable. They have this pinch in there. Feathers look good, the whipping looks good, so this is all nice made. The nocks are a little rough, so with a bit sandpaper you can make them a bit nicer then. So this is a little, you know, simply cut and then they left it, so you can take a bit sandpaper, make the edges a bit smooth and round the nock overall a bit smooth. But €5, you get what you pay for. Spined, I guess they are roughly, I don't know, different spines. So this one is very weak. This one is stiffer, so they are not really matching. So we have from under 500 grain to 600 grain, and this is quite a big gap. So I would suggest if you get then a set, find the ones they are roughly a 550, 40, 60. Then you have a good set which you can work with, and I guess these ones will have then all roughly the same spine. It's not too accurate, but this is all theory. We shoot these arrows now with a lightweight snake bow, then with something heavier in Mediterranean and in thumb release, and we see what we get. And let's see, 22-pound snake. These arrows are of course now too heavy. They are 490 to 600 grain. 3 fingers Mediterranean. They knock easy in the self knock. You saw a slightly upside movement like this. Yeah, they're really heavy, but almost straight. They come a little sideways, not too bad. Even if they are now of course different spined and different weights. See, was most probably a heavier one. No, that one came a bit sideways. It was a weaker one, you saw it. But still, I mean, for a beginner, and when you want something a bit medieval looking, and you don't know how to build them by yourself. And yes, even Mediterranean, I don't care about the cock feather, because it doesn't make any difference. So, grouping is okay. Pulling them out, easy peasy. Same bow, thumb release, same distance, everything the same target. Now I can draw a bit more, and they fly directly a little nicer. Because now the snake bow doesn't have 22, has now maybe 25, 6 pounds. Oh, I was a bad shot. Focus. I should apply what I teach, then it works better. See, they have now all slightly different spine, and you saw it, different weight. But you can hit the target. I flex a little. Katra works. Grouping roughly the same, maybe a little better. Now let's do the same with the Shenwu. It's not that I totally love the Shenwu, I do, but this is the only bow I have here. If there would be a Keshik, be sure I would shoot the Keshik now. So I shoot now 3 fingers, the first time in my life with a Shenwu. 28-29 inch draw with these arrows. So there they knock very tight because the string is a little thicker than from. Oh, powerful. So let's see if different spine and different weight does anything. I shoot only 6 because I don't want to bother you. Ow, scratched my finger. So when you shoot from your bare hand, don't knock right angle. I explained it already a few times. Right angle, then go up half finger width or something, then you don't scratch your fingers. So you see the group. Nice group. I shoot now the right target in thumb release. And we see what we get. Fly nice. Oops. No difference in accuracy. These arrows fly nice. Mediterranean, these arrows fly nice. Thumb release. Now we go for 20 and for 30 meters. Ooh. Heavy. Still a little low. Holy cow. Really already at 20 meters. Need to adjust. Kind of. They wobble a bit. You saw that? Now we shoot 30 meters. Fishtailing a little. Can be the release. Oh, fishtailing. You get used to it. Ooh. Yeah, there. Long distance. I guess it's usually a matter of practice, then you get there. Long distance, you see they are quite heavy, so you need a good bow, but on the other side they flex a lot. Even when they are spined for 55 pounds, the Keshik doesn't even have 50 pounds at 32 inches, and they are quite wobbly. So I would say for a beginner, nice. If you take it serious, take a bit more care about your arrows. Now we saw what we can expect. Longer distance needs practice, definitely, that you get used to it, but now let's see, could I shoot my way? So of course, first thing, the fletching is very far in the back, so if you do this kind of shooting, you will always pinch your fletching, but then it's okay, doable. So you need to work a little on knocks, because sometimes they're a little too tight and you really make them smooth around the corners. Then you can knock them easier, and this way they're sometimes a little too edgy, so they need a little work, but then it's fine. They are durable. I shot 2 back there in the pallet wood. They stuck in with the tip. Tip is still on it, no sign of damage for the arrow. Fine. So durability wise they are good. After they finish the whipping here, they put some clear lacquer on it so that this whipping stays in place. Nice touch. You are safe because the whipping goes really to the bottom of the nock. But as you see, the tips here sometimes already break a little in pieces. I would simply take sandpaper, round this off, round the corners here, because here you get all these. See that? The camera pick it up? Does the camera pick it up? Yeah. Check this out. See that? It already starts to make them a bit smooth. And everything is fine. What to say about these arrows? What you get, 12 arrows for me, including shipping, 64 euros I think. Though one arrow is €5.20 something. It's an okay price. What you get is different spines. You have a different weight, and the weight is from under 500 to 600, and this is 100 grain difference between the lightweight and the heaviest arrow is a little too much for me. I would like to have them plus minus, let's say 15-20 grains, so when they should be 550, so from 530 to 570. They don't weigh the weight. Wait a second, they don't weigh the weight. So they simply don't weight them. And then they pack them together, and then this is what you get. If you can live with this, if you maybe don't shoot all in one go, it's fine. They look nice, they're nice made, crafted nice. You have this bullet point tips on it, nice and shiny. They are durable, so I said I shot 2 in the pallet there. The tips are still on it, no problem. I don't know why a few of these arrows had already colored marks here and scratches here, so maybe they shot them already. Maybe it was not a new set they sent to me for free, I don't know. Overall, not too bad. On the other side, not too cheap either. So I guess at least you have good points. So when you go cheaper than that, let's say these 2-3 euro arrows, then you have these pressed tin tips on it with no weight at all. These tips, I guess they're at least 100 grain. So now let's see the length, how they measure the length. So as last time shown, how we would measure the length is from the bottom of the tip to the bottom of the nock. And there this arrow has 30.5 inches. So the same like with all Chinese companies, they simply measure the overall length from the tip of the tip to the end of the arrow. We have 32 inches. So it's not really a 32-inch arrow, it's 30.5 inches when you take it in with how we measure them. Oh, wait a second, I wanted to do the... So 32 overall would be 16 the center. We make now marking. Make a mark. I made a mark. Good. So I didn't make a mark, I make a line. So, and then we see this is the measured center. See? The arrow is still tip heavy. Now we go forward, 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 forward until the arrow balances. Now it's balancing. And this is, we take this one here. Oh. The difference is 2.5 inches. With a 32-inch arrow, 2.5 inches would be not completely 10%. So this arrow could be a little more head heavy, but overall it's fine. I said it's not rocket science, you can shoot them, you can be accurate with them, takes a little practice that you get used to it. Some simply wobble a bit when you shoot, because I think none of these arrows is really spined 55 pounds. They feel more like that. I mean, I don't have a spine tester, but you know, you get the feeling for it. This feels, if you would ask me, I would say this is 35, maximum 40. 30, maybe 35. So you get a feeling for it. So I think they are all not from the weight. It's fine, 500 to 600. So when you shoot 10 grain per pound, 50-pound bow, it's fine. For a beginner, I would say go for it. What you have here is on the tip, there is backwards. I don't have now a foam target here. You hear that? So when you have a tight foam target, it might be a little tricky to get them out because they will get stuck here. We shoot simply now 3 arrows in this foam target here, from above through the red layer. Oh, you know what? Let's kill it. Huh? That's fun. Now let's see how easy it is to get them out with these tips. Oh, surprisingly easy. Now these tips are not too bad. You can pull them really easy. They are on the budget side of arrows. Quality wise they are good. Weight, spine, question mark. But overall, get a set, you know, when you go out and shoot somewhere in the fields, you can lose one, you can break one. It's not that big of a deal. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.